And for more, we're joined by Eastern Europe expert Tobias Baumann of the Association of German Chambers of Industry and Commerce. And as we've just seen in this report, a company like Lioni seems to actually flourish in the Ukraine. Business there is running rather smoothly. Does this mean that companies are actually shielded from political conflict?
Companies are not necessarily shielded from political conflicts, but we try to differ between the political scene and the economic opportunities.
That's exactly what many sports representatives are saying these days. Don't mix politics with sports. And obviously, companies are taking a similar stance. Do you agree? I mean, shouldn't one mix it sometimes when the focus is on a country and some problems, let's say, in that country?
We do address the problems, and we do have to address the problems with our partners in the administrations, on the national level, on the local level. And that's, of course, necessary because we have an interest to run our businesses smoothly. And whenever there's something we have to address, we do that. But we don't do it necessarily publicly, and I think that's the point at the moment.
So what's your take on this very public action of EU senior officials boycotting some of the games?
I think it's not very helpful. It is, of course, a political question if a chancellor comes to the final of a championship or something. If she decides not to come, it's her decision, and I think we should not intervene. There are good reasons to do so. There are other reasons maybe to not do so, but it's not an economic question.
Now, the relationship between the EU and the Ukraine used to be somewhat better, certainly several years ago, when Ukraine and Poland were chosen to be this year's host of the European Championship, the soccer championship. Relationship has cooled somewhat. Where do you see the future of this relationship?
I see that the Ukraine and the Ukrainian society are much more diverse than we perceive at the moment. The fact that Mrs. Tymoshenko is sitting in prison is regrettable, very much so. But I'm sure that within the Ukrainian society there is some corrective forces, and I'm quite optimistic that the Ukraine will make its way better than other countries in the region.
All right. What does this mean then for German companies looking to Ukraine for possible business opportunities? Would you advise them to go there?
Yeah, of course, I would advise them to go there, but they should be given good consultants, let's put it this way. And they should have a strategic approach to their investment, because it's a long-term investment and there is no quick money to make in Ukraine. And if that goes well, I think they have good opportunities of growth and economic welfare.
All right. Well, all in all, an optimistic studio expert today, Tobias Baumann, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.